Okay, so here's something that scares the crap out of me. So, in speaking with some people who work over in Washington, D.C., it's been revealed, and you can see that there's also news articles coming out about this, that not only has Donald Trump and the White House rescinded the ethics pledge required by federal employees, which is always a strange thing. Like, why would you have them do that? But also that they are looking at having them all sign a loyalty pledge. We haven't seen what this loyalty pledge is actually going to look like, but there's a deep worry about whether or not it's going to be a loyalty pledge to the Constitution or a loyalty pledge to Donald Trump. In addition to that, what we found out is that they have been combing through all of the social media of everyone working in the federal government, looking to get rid of anybody who doesn't seem as if they are loyal to Donald Trump. Now, this is something that I would not be comfortable with any president under any circumstance doing, right? If Joe Biden went and fired hundreds or thousands of federal employees because they had voted for Donald Trump, this would not be okay. And the worry is they are now in interviews for federal employment, asking people who they voted for and then checking to see who they're involved with in terms of Democrats, Republicans, so on and so forth. Again, to those of you who are MAGA, I really want to implore you to think about why you are comfortable with this, but wouldn't be comfortable with it if it was a Democrat administration doing that. And it seems obvious to me that we do not want the federal government ever doing something like that. We want the people who work for the federal government not to be associated with political appointment. We want them just to kind of be like the boring bureaucrats who go and do their job, follow the law, and have taken their oath to the Constitution, not to a president. So with all of that in mind, they are also now asking and requiring that federal employees turn on each other, specifically in regards to diversity. In other words, if you believe that your coworker wasn't hired on merit, but instead was hired on race or on gender, or for some reason that has to do with diversity and inclusion, report them and they'll be fired. And that's scary, not just because of the fact that obviously lots of people who just don't like their coworkers or are hoping to get ahead will lie about it, one can only presume, is also the fact that this is asking us to turn on each other, right? Asking federal employees to turn on each other and asking Americans to turn on each other. And instead of working together to try and make the country better, that we're trying to carve out a whole part of the population and erase them again.